They're a classic childhood toy, but to others, dolls, well, they can cause nightmares. And faculty at Georgia College's Department of Psychological Science are using the school's own century-old doll collection to explain the science behind the scare. Olivia Dunn visited those dolls and spoke to a psychology professor who's facing her own fear of the figurines.
Stephanie Jett with Georgia College's Department of Psychological Science says she's never been a fan of dolls. She says, like many of us, that fear started in childhood.
He's the most terrifying looking doll that has ever existed on the planet, in my humble opinion. And I used to love that thing when I was a kid.
Whether it's Jett's childhood toys or these former Georgia College teaching tools, dolls can be scary.
There's something that kind of makes us go, what's that?
Jett says when we're younger, dolls are a source of comfort. But as we get older, a phenomenon known as uncanny valley sets in as we gain more awareness. That phenomenon explains our fear of things that look human but aren't quite human.
Most children are not afraid of dolls. You get a little older, you start seeing that lack of animation, that lack of energy, that lack of spark that makes something human, and it gets disconcerting.
Jett says the fear could also be something we learn from dolls' portrayal in media. She says our brains could make generalizations about all dolls when we watch one wreak havoc in movies or TV shows.
If Chucky and Annabelle are dangerous, even though they're fictional characters, our brains don't care. Those things could also be. So that generalization is learned, but it's also evolutionary.
These dolls won't be creeping around the Georgia College campus anytime soon. They were used in home economics classes at GCSU and date back a century. But both Jett and I will be staying far away.
Dolls? No thank you. Will not touch, will not move. No thank you.
And students are still using these dolls today in classes like History of Georgia College. Reporting in Milledgeville, Olivia Dunn, 13 WMAZ News.
Georgia College staff say the dolls are mostly kept in the archives, but students are able to check out the figurines anytime with the help of library staff.